When the market reverses from a certain key level, price usually wants to come back. Either the open or the close to mitigate something around that zone and continue to whether that wants to go to the upside or the downside. So I'll show you a few examples. That's what we're going to focus on, the reversal zones. Look at this low. This is the open. Do you know which area is the open and do you know which area is the close?
The open is the left-hand side.
Exactly.
The close is the right-hand side.
Perfect. Now look at this candle. This is the lowest candle and this is the open of the candle. And I'll mark all the reversal zones, the areas the market reversed, and I'll mark the open and the close. One thing you have to bear in mind is you will notice that either the open or the close, one of them will be higher or lower, right?
Yes.
My focus is usually on the one that is closer to the price action. What do I mean? For example, in this case, you can see that this one down here is the open, but the close is closer to the price action. That is the one that is my focus. In this
Okay,
one,
so you shift the can you zoom in the chart a little, please?
now, can you notice this is the open, the blue, and this is the close, right?
Yes, sir.
My focus is on the one that is closer to the price action. The one that price can easily mitigate, tap. That's the one I'm focusing on. Not the one that is too down or too far away from the price action. Let me use this as an example. So this one, the open and the close are literally at the same place. So let me use something different. So this one, you can see this is the open, right? This is the close. My interest in this one is on this close because it is closer to the price action. It is closer for price to tap than this one down here. Is that making sense?
Yes, sir.
Now, it doesn't mean that price cannot tap this one, but you don't want to leave your entry on by chance. You want the closest, the easiest area that price can mitigate. That is this one. The first area it will mitigate is this one. Another example, this is another example. This is the open, this is the close. This is the open. This is where I'm interested in. This is where I'll mark out. Yes, I'll still pay attention to here, but this is my major interest because this one is closer to the price action. Can you see how price is coming down to retest on those zones? Can you see how it came back and we tested on this one? We tested on this one. Now, it doesn't happen all the time, but this is also another confluence you can add to your fair value gap entry, your last down close candle or last up close candle entry, your liquidity entry. This is just another arsenal that I'm giving you to add into what you know. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
So now sometimes you can have, for example, you can have a fair value gap or a last down close candle. And then you're trying to add something else to make it a higher probability that price will come to that area. It could be the open of the candle, the last candle that took liquidity and broke that structure. That candle using higher time frame only. You're not doing this on the lower time frame. You're doing it with the daily, weekly, monthly, or 6 months, 3 months, 12 months. Those are the candles you're doing this on. Another example, look at this reversal. This is the open. And then this is the close. My focus is going to be on, which one is my focus going to be on? This one or this one? Blue or green?
Green.
Exactly, because this is the one that is closer to price action that price can easily mitigate. So I'll now be looking for points of interest around this close that price can mitigate, either an inefficiency, liquidity, or all of the above. So let's go to normal price action. Now, in this case, we go to daily. On the daily, we look at this on the daily. The only thing I can see is liquidity. I go to 16-hour time frame to see if there's anything there on 16-hour. And on 16-hour time frame, there's an inefficiency. Now you can see that so many things has aligned for price to come to this position. The close, the candle closure on the weekly is there. There's liquidity, previous high. There's inefficiency. Now you have three confluences aligning for this area to be your point of interest for you to sell from that area. So when price comes in here, you now see a 30 minutes break of structure. You can take that sell